It's Hi, it's Jamie Vasilian here, the hypnosis for ADHD specialist, helping you or your child learn to manage or even thrive with this condition, despite or even because of your uniquely wired brain. And I thought I'd make this short video to talk about the impact that physical injury or illness can have upon ADHD. So what happened recently was, not major, but I twisted my ankle when I was playing football with my nephew. It was quite painful, but at least it wasn't broken. And it turned out that I sprained my ankle, and it meant about 2 weeks of not being able to walk. Not very well anyway at the beginning. So for the first week, I was just not able to walk. And I spent a lot of time indoors, a lot more time stationary. And if you don't know, I don't take medication for ADHD. I was diagnosed in 2004 at the age of 24, and I took medication, but it didn't work for me, and I had side effects, and I discontinued. Now, it works for a lot of people really well, but not for everyone. About 20% of people either have side effects, the medication doesn't, they're not poor responders, the medication doesn't work, and also some people just choose not to take medication. Many people spend many years trying to find a medication that works for them, and when they find one that works for them, then they get great results. But anyway, medication wasn't the route for me. And so everything that I do to manage my ADHD is lifestyle changes, I guess, and also the use of kind of understanding how my ADHD brain works and my mindset, using things like hypnosis, meditation, exercise, and lots of biohacking to get the results that I want. Now, because I injured my leg, it meant that I was stationary, and gosh, did I notice the impact that injury can have upon, certainly upon me with ADHD anyway. Just being stationary, not getting as much sunlight, not moving as much, I started to feel very, very groggy, tired, almost kind of like lost, spaced out, disorientated. And after about a week, I started to feel depressed. Maybe at that point, some medication would have been really helpful to get my brain stimulated. I was, drinking coffee. I was doing whatever I could, meditating lots, trying to think positive thoughts and do some things that I could do, but it just wasn't enough. I realized from this experience that I really, really benefit from lots of physical activity. And when I get lots of physical activity, I'm fine. Now, this is really interesting because if you've ever read The Spark, How Exercise Changes the Brain, by Dr. John Ratey, he's an expert on ADHD. He has ADHD himself and dyslexia. And anyway, he's written this amazing book about exercise and its effects on the brain. And what he shares is how many athletes and people that did a lot of exercise didn't have ADHD or didn't know they had ADHD until they had an injury. And then suddenly they have all these symptoms, they see the doctor, and the doctor's like, yep, you have ADHD, they take the medication and they get better. So that kind of indicates that they are kind of one of us, so to speak. But then a lot of these people, once they were recovered and they were able to exercise again, their symptoms, dissipated, and they appeared not to have ADHD. Now, that's really interesting, and Dr. Ratey says that it doesn't mean that people can just treat ADHD for exercise, but it is extremely powerful for ADHD. Dr. Russell Barkley, another ADHD expert, says that exercise should form a core component of any treatment program for ADHD. So anyway, just sharing with you the effect of not being able to exercise or even move much for the past couple of weeks. And today I'm back on my walk in the woods. I've meditated my tree, and here I am making my first video again. I'm back on track. I feel good, and I know it's simply because I've started to move around more, get more light. Yesterday I did do a lot of writing, and I made sure to sit outdoors and do the writing, and gosh, did that make a significant impact. Doing my work outdoors, even though I wasn't in direct sunlight, I was in natural light, and natural lighting is really, really good for ADHD too. So there we go, some simple tips for ADHD, and just sharing a bit of my experience. And if you found that helpful and interesting, why not like this video, share it, why not sign up to my mailing list, and let me know what you think. Has exercise, getting natural light, what helps you with ADHD? Let me know, and bye for now. Have a good day.